All right, Coach. Obviously, Jordan kind of getting back into speed and getting him back on the field. How's it been seeing his progression from his injury and being able to kind of get back in the building?
Well, he's just getting acclimated right now. We still got a couple more days. Nothing official yet. We just, it's take it day by day. Hamstrings are a little tricky. Everybody they heal differently. But we're taking strides in the right direction. He's doing all that he can to try to get back on the field, and like I say, right now we're just day by day right now.
I'm sure he's been kind of itching to get back up to being able to play full speed. And I know you guys are being cautious with him, but making sure he's not. I'm sure he's kind of antsy to kind of get the brakes off as he kind of has demeanor been.
Yeah, you see the excitement. I mean, like I say, man, when you're a competitor like he is, I know he hates missing games. He wants to be out there with his brothers and his teammates, and we just got to take it one day at a time. Man, I can't get overly excited for him. It really depends on how he feels. We'll keep testing it day by day, and hopefully, we'll see come the end of the week and see where we're at.
And obviously, for you guys going up against a Colorado team that's kind of struggled this season, but definitely has some quality here and there, deep side of the ball as well. What have you seen from them in terms of film so far, getting through the week?
I mean, they're going to fight. I mean, they're well coached. Those guys haven't given up. I mean, they've been in a lot of close games. They're similar to us. I mean, dealing with some adversity, dealing with injuries, and not having their starting quarterbacks and stuff like that. But nobody's going to feel sorry for anybody. We still got to go out there and play against each other, and it's going to be a tough win. I mean, a tough road, competition. Senior night for them. It's their last home game. For us, it's trying to see if we can go up, try to steal a road victory, and it's going into a hostile territory. Prime time. He's going to get everybody. He's on television, so it's definitely going to be a challenge for us. But we just got to go out there and control what we can control and try to see if we can go up there and steal a victory.
And with the way that your receiving core has played over the last couple of weeks, this last game against West Virginia was really good for a lot of guys. Derek especially had a career high 6 receptions. What do you make about the way your team played and the guys on your side of the ball?
Man, all I've been telling them is each day, put your head down, come to practice with a purpose of getting better each and every day. You hear Kenny talking about being the best version of ourselves. We're striving for that each and every day. We don't look at records. We don't look at stats. Are we getting better? Now those guys you can see the growth and the development. Now they're starting to have fun. They understand how to practice. They understand what it takes for us to go through it day by day, week by week. So it's fun as a coach to see the progression. Hopefully we can just go out. It's been 2 solid days at practice, and hopefully we can duplicate what we've been doing at practice on game days. So looking forward to the challenge, and looking forward to see what our guys do.
Do these moments where you're seeing your guys that are getting more confident throughout the course of the season make it easier to maybe, obviously you're not the one calling plays, but open up the playbook for other receivers in future games and things like that nature going forward?
Yeah, it's always, like I tell guys all the time, man, you never know when it's your opportunity. So always got to, stay ready, so you have to get ready, kind of mindset. You just never know when your opportunity comes. So I just try to keep those guys in a positive frame of mind. Only control what you can control. Don't worry about the outside noise. Don't worry about what people are saying or not saying. Right? All you got to do is put your head down, keep grinding, and when your opportunity comes, take advantage of it. And that's what our guys have been doing.
On that subject, how have you seen Xavier grow just mentally and also physically getting much more touches?
Man, he's just, I'm not shocked at all of the success that's happening to him because he practiced that way. His approach to each and every day coming on the field with purpose of getting better, he embodies that, each and every day. So when he's out there making plays, you don't do nothing but just smile. I know some people are probably shocked, but I get a chance to see him each and every day. I see the work that he put into it, and it's really not just a football player, but the person, man. He's one of the leaders in our room, and he earned the respect from a lot of guys just because of his daily approach to how he approached practice each and every day. So I love coaching him, and I'm thankful, and we're glad to have him on our team.
And obviously Colorado this week, but with Arizona next week, that's coming up on the 1-year anniversary of him having that big touchdown, getting put on scholarship. What was that moment like for you, seeing that come to fruition for him?
It was great. It was well deserved. I think a lot of players were cheering for Derek. But this week we really just focus on Colorado. We want to go out there, do all that we can, and see if we can get steal a road victory up there in Boulder.
I sat down with Derek yesterday and asked him about his growth over the past year. So putting in that work in the darkness, you were the first person to be credited in terms of how he was able to help him grow, like both physically as a player, but also mentally. What's your guys' bond like? What does that mean to you?
I mean, that's my job. My job is to develop these guys, but it goes beyond just being a coach-player relationship. Like, I mean, we're going to be. Our relationship is forever. It's a lifetime relationship. Even when Derek's no longer playing football, I want to know what he's doing in life. I want to know the family he's raising and building together, and what type of job he gets, or wherever his next chapter of his life is going to be. So they know that I genuinely care for these guys, and they know I'm going to coach them hard. But at the end of the day, I'm not surprised at all, man. All that kid does is just puts his head down and just work each and every day. I think every coach would love to have a mini Derek's on their team because he's great to work with. He's very coachable, and he wants to get better each and every day.
Good. Yeah.